Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be filming another fall makeup look. I promise I will do my eyebrows are crazy. I was kind of feeling a dramatic fall look. I kind of looked up some inspo and I have this Tartelette Toasted palette, so I wanted to play with this as well. And yeah, I'm just going to do something a little bit dramatic in here. So anyways, if you want to see this kind of dramatic, this dramatic fall makeup look, then let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to use the Tartelette Toasted palette, and the first shade that I'm going to take, I'm going to use the shade S'more right here. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid to set our primer. So using this Smashbox blurring concealer brush, I have two of these. I have one for eyeshadow and then one for concealer. Also, if you're wondering where this top is from, it is from my online clothing boutique called Rosy Days. So the look that I saw online was pretty dramatic. It was mostly matte, which I have not done like a full matte fall makeup look yet. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be using the shade Latte and Warmth. These two, I'm going to mix them together and throw these into the crease. But anyways, I've just been super busy with that online boutique. I'm filming some videos now, just doing pre-filming and trying to make sure I have content up for you guys because I'm pretty much down in Georgia most of the time running it, helping to, make sure everything is good to go. And at some point, I will be back up here for the most part, but I'm definitely coming back and forth just because I really need to film videos. I know that me not filming all the time is temporary, but yeah, bear with me for this month. This month is busy. There's so much going on and you will see why. I'm just going with this one. I'm going to take this dark purple right here with the flat brush. This is the MAC 242 and wow, that's pigmented. And I'm just going to take this on. Whoa, that is pigmented. And take this on my lid and drag it up to the crease. On the eye, I feel like it doesn't look as purple. Could just be me. Okay, so now that we have that on, I'm going to take another brush. I'm going to use the shade Cozy to blend that out in the crease. This is just a MAC 217. So I'm going a little bit on the lid and in the crease to blend this out. Because we can always touch up the lid color. But I wanted to see if this will blend nicely into the crease. These colors are really pretty together. I mean, I love warm palettes. I think we all know that. I'm actually going to go in a little bit with that purple and try to also throw that in the crease to help deepen it up a little bit more. Alright, I'm going back in with the two transition shades, Warmth and Latte. I'm just going over this eye to blend the edges. One thing I will say is the purple is pretty, but it's not what I expected. I figured it would be more purple on the lid. To me, it's just looking very muted. So I'm just going to stop there. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with liner. I'm just going to use my Makeup Forever ink eyeliner. And I'm going to do a wing because I love wing liner. So right now I'm just cleaning up the edges of the eyeshadow so we just have that liner. I might add Sunset here in the inner part whenever we do our face makeup just to add a little bit of something. But for the most part, this is what we got going for us. So I'm going to take a quick break from eyes and we'll move on to face because I am going to apply lashes a little bit later, but I'll do that when I do my brows. I'm going to use my regular primers and I'm finally going to try out this Catrice HD Coverage Foundation. It says it lasts up to 24 hours and it's mattifying with a second skin effect. So I'm fair enough that I feel like I could try it. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to use Smashbox Primer Water. My skin's so dry right now, you guys, because I ran out of moisturizer. I've been so bad. And actually, no, when I was in Georgia, I ran out of moisturizer, so when I was in Georgia, I went and got some Jergens, but it does not moisturize my skin like my L'Occitane one, and my skin really needs moisture. So now I gotta figure out a way to go get some L'Occitane body butter and get my skin back to normal. Okay, so like I said, I am going to use this foundation right here. I'm going to use the shade Warm Beige. Just going to mix it up real quick. I don't know if I should apply this with a brush or a sponge, but I'm going to try a brush first. Wow. Wow, that's actually really nice. Did I just get that in my hair? I'm just going to kind of press it in my redness in areas where I really need coverage. I find that if I don't press in right here at my cheeks, I don't get as much coverage. So when I've been using a brush, I've been trying to do that. So I kind of do it for my forehead as well. I don't normally use a lot of product on my forehead because I don't really need to. Treese also has these transforming drops so you can lighten or darken a foundation. I love these. I have a darkening one by NYX. I have like a warm one and an olive one, so I love these and I can't wait to try them out. So I am going to use this Wet n Wild Highlight and Conceal Stick. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape in a light medium just around my dark areas. Right in here, and then also my nose because I like to put this on my nose. And I'm going to use this brush to blend it out. It's really hard for me to use anything else because this is just so full coverage and it lasts all day long. So I'm just going to put this right underneath here. And then I am going to take a smaller brush, so I'm going to use the It Cosmetics Blurring Concealer, and I'm going to go right in here into the inner corner with this concealer because we really want to brighten that area up since we are doing such a dramatic look. You don't want this inner corner. You see that darkness right in there? You don't want that to be there. So we're just going to go in and take any excess product in the inner corner just to really brighten it up. That's done. And now I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Dual Ended Contour Stick. Just looks like this in the packaging. I've had this in my drawer forever, so I thought I would use it. And we have the contour side, and then, oh, this is a very light highlight side. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this since we did pretty much conceal with the concealer. Oh, I just got that in my hair. So I'm just going to put this here, my forehead. Ooh, that is highlighted. I feel like it blends pretty well. Not the best, I feel like, but it's not bad. I just feel like it looks a little bit drying on my forehead, but so the highlight's definitely too light for me, but we'll just go in with the contour now. I'll just blend this out. I will say I think I like the cushion contour a little bit better from Wet n Wild. This isn't bad, it just takes a minute to blend out. I don't think I really like that. I like it better with like a stiffer brush because it blends it out easier. Tried that out. It's not my favorite. At least the highlight side is not my favorite. I don't think I'll use the highlight again on me. But the contour isn't bad. So now I'm just going to set my face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Stuff is so nice. Now we're moving on to the Smashbox Contour Palette. This one's in the shade Light Medium. They also have Medium Dark as well, but I'm going to go in with the warm tone shade, and I'm just going to bronze my skin with this. Such a nice warm tone bronzer for all over the face. It's just one of my favorites. Blends out really well. I've been using this for so long now. It's really nice. Look at that. Bronze! Okay, and then I'm going to take the more ashy side and I'm going to contour with this. Ooh. We are contoured for sure. I'm just going to go in and blend it out. I'm going to do some serious blending right here to just make sure everything kind of melts together. I'm going to dust a little bit of this underneath my eyes just to brighten up a tad bit more. So really nice powder because it brightens you up, but it doesn't, like you see how much brighter this looks? It brightens you up, but it doesn't make you look cakey at all. Like, I love this powder. Now we're going to highlight. I'm going to use this Hourglass Metallic Strobe Lightning Palette. I have not tried like Hourglass highlighters. I'm sorry, I can't even, there we go. I haven't tried Hourglass highlighters in I don't know how long. And they only really had those highlighters that were like kind of subtle, right? I mean, those are the only ones that I remember. I could be wrong. But I swatched these when I first got them in PR and I was like, oh my god, these are really pretty. So this is what I'm going to use today. So I'm just going to use this with my highlighting brush from Smashbox because I want to see what it looks like. I definitely think the highlighter is more intense for Hourglass, but for me, it's not that intense. I am going to go in just a little bit with my Spotlight palette in Pearl. Pop this on as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and then also put on false lashes, and I'll be back and we will finish up this fall makeup look. I cannot get my brows how I like them. Okay, we're just going to move on. So now I'm going to use some of these Cargo Cosmetics swimmable eye pencils, and I'm just going to use the black one in here. This is like a gift set from Cargo. It's a really nice eyeliner. Now we're going back into the Toasted palette, and I'm going to take the purple with this flat definer brush. I'm going to push this up against that lower lash line, connect it to the wing. We're kind of going a little bit far underneath our lashes. So I'm going to mix Cozy and Warmth, and we're just going to blend out the edge of that. I'm going with a mixture of Sunset and Candle. So this one's Sunset, this one's Candle. I'm going to mix the two and put those in the inner corner. Ooh! That is pretty. It's kind of glittery, but it's really nice. Like, I think it's Candle that's pretty glittery. Then I'm going to highlight the brow bone with that same Candle color. So I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. This is the Wet n Wild Bottom Lash Mascara. So I went in and filled in my brows just a little bit with my Makeup Revolution brow pomade. I think I'm going to go back to pomades. Even though I do like brow pencils, just brow pomades are my thing. I can do it like quicker, make them look a little bit better. And then for lips, I did put on Cowboy by L'Oreal just because I felt like it went a little bit better. It was a little bit more warm toned. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!